Welcome to Edge at Home. This video is going to serve as your welcome guide to the program. So along with this email, you should have received an invite to get your TrueCoach account set up. If you haven't received that already, it should be coming soon. TrueCoach is where all of your workouts are going to be laid out. So with each workout, we're going to have a movement demo that is going to be next to the movement listed on the workout, as well as at the bottom of the workout, we're going to have a full video giving an overview of the entire workout, talking about tempos and just how the entire workout should flow as well. On top of the movement demos and daily videos, you're also going to be assigned a coach. That coach is there for you to answer any and all questions. They're also going to be checking up with you every week to see how the training's going. Lean on your coach. They're there for you to help this whole training process go as smoothly as possible. Every Monday, you're going to receive an entire week of training, a week in advance. This is going to allow you to plan your week out, plan your rest days, any mobility, recovery, things like that. So our weekly training structure, Monday through Wednesday, Friday and Saturday, we have a couple of strength movements that we're gonna do before we get into our conditioning piece. And we have designated rest days Thursday and Sunday. But along with those Thursday and Sunday rest days, we release what's called a bonus workout. So these bonus workouts are typically minimal to no equipment needed. They're done in under a half hour, and you can use those in lieu of one of the typical training sessions on one of those Monday through Wednesday or Friday and Saturdays, or in addition to add some intensity to your training. All of our strength movements can be done with a pair of dumbbells or body weight. Now, if we have a barbell and weights to add to that barbell, we can sub out any of our dumbbell exercises with a barbell exercise if we want to load it a little bit heavier. After each strength session in our typical workouts, we're going to finish it with a conditioning session. So, Edge at Home is a quality first program. There's plenty of opportunities for intensity throughout the week. That being said, quality is emphasized over intensity. So quality and consistency is what we're looking for. This is going to create progression over the long haul and prevent a lot of those injuries that we typically see in really high intense programs. Great, so guys, we're gonna go over some of the recommended equipment to execute this program. I'm gonna start first with the essentials and then move into the extras. So first and foremost, a moderate set of dumbbells, okay? For guys, it can be anywhere from like 35s to 50s, ladies 15s to 35s. It's a good general place to start. The second thing, something we use quite often, is a jump rope. So that would be the second piece of equipment I would buy. And again, these are fairly inexpensive. The third is a pull-up bar. So if you have access to an outdoor place or you have a pull-up bar, stable ones are better. You can get door hanger pull-up bars as low as like $30 brand new. So those will work as well, but a stable pull-up bar is gonna be the best choice. And then the third thing would be a plyo box. One that goes 20, 24, and then 30 inches is ideal. If we do not have room or a place for a plyo box, just somewhere where we can jump up to and create a target to jump up and down will work as well. So these are kind of our basics. You're gonna see these things often in workouts. Moving along to the extras, a little mini band. So we also call these glute loop bands. So these mini bands, you'll see these pop up in warm-ups. There's always a sub if we don't have these, but these are a great tool. They're also super cheap. You can get a full set for like $20. The next thing, a set of these bands. They're also sometimes known as jump stretch bands or just, just bands. So they sell these on Rogue. They sell these all over the place. Getting a variety of tensions is great. I love to use these for accommodating resistance, and this is something we're gonna send you an accommodating resistance video along with all of these to show you guys how to add banded resistance to your dumbbells. The next thing, is a moderate weight kettlebell. So there's things like Turkish get-ups, swings, things that are optimally done with a kettlebell can still be done with a dumbbell, but if you have a moderate weight kettlebell, it'll help you execute some of these movements a little bit smoother. And then the last thing on this equipment list as an extra would be a barbell. So if you have a barbell and some weight, this can help you take this program to another level because you can load it heavier than you could with just dumbbells. So this is an extra, it's an expensive piece of equipment, but it can add a lot to that training program. Tempo is used extensively in our strength movements. You're gonna see tempo almost every single day listed on top of the strength. So what tempo looks like. Whenever you see it listed, it's listed in 4 numbers. Now in all of our demo videos with it, we're gonna go over what that tempo looks like and clearly explain it. But if you don't wanna take the time to watch that entire video, I'm gonna explain to you how that looks, okay? So 4 numbers. The first number is the down portion of a lift. The second number is the pause at the bottom of a lift or a movement. The third movement or number is the ascent. And the fourth number is the pause at the top. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like in 2 different moves using the same tempo. So I'm gonna do a 2-1-2-1 tempo with a goblet squat and then a pull up. And why I wanna show you with these 2 different movements is they start and stop at opposite numbers, okay? So a squat starts with the descent, okay? So I'm gonna go down, 1, 2, pause for a second at the bottom for 1, up, 1, 2, pause for a second at the top. A pull-up starts from the bottom and goes up. So the pull-up actually starts with the 3rd number. So it's a 2-second ascent, up, 1, 2, pause for a second at the top, down, 1, 2, pause for a second at the bottom. Next, I want to go over a few modifications with this program. So in our program, you're going to see running pop up quite a bit. Now, whether it's with weather or if we have a rower or a bike, we can modify some of these common runs to just break up the program and make it a little bit more fun. So if we take a 400-meter distance, which is a very commonly used running distance, if we are a male athlete rowing, we're gonna add 100 meters to every 400 meters ran. So if we're running a 400, we're gonna row a 500. For females, it's equal row to run, okay? Equal row to run. If we are biking, both males and female athletes, we are going to 3x the biking distance that we would have ran, okay? We can also sub double unders. Say we're in a garage and we don't have anywhere to really run, and we're gonna be able to, you know, say it's winter time, we don't wanna get outside and run or the weather's prohibitive, we can do double unders. So if we have, I'm gonna give you a couple basic ones. So for 100 meters, we would do 30 double unders or 60 singles. If we are running 200 meters, it's gonna change. It's not just doubling. We're gonna do 50 double unders or 100 singles. If we are running 400 meters, we are gonna do 100 double unders or 200 singles. Now, time-wise, the double unders won't take quite as much time, but they're a little bit more intense in a workout than jogging those same distances. So they equate pretty well to those same running distances. Last part of this video, I want to go over a couple of common movements that we do and some modifications for those, just so when you see them pop up right away, it doesn't get your head spinning like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, okay? So first and foremost, pull-ups. We do have a pull-up bar. Having one of these bands that we talked about earlier to help assist with that pull-up, if you don't have strict pull-ups, will really help. So we'll put that band on our foot, pop up to the bar, and then that's gonna help you pull up to that bar.
I don't wanna hear myself think about how much I need.
Now, if pull-ups aren't really even on your radar yet, another great way to sub this out is a bar or a ring row. So if you have like TRX straps, rings, anything that can kind of hang down, or even just a barbell and a rack setup, we can do a row variation.
All right, guys, make your way to the garage door.
That is going to be a really similar point. Even if you guys have like a kitchen table, they're called table rows, something like that's going to really, you know, mimic a lot of those same pulling muscles that a pull-up will. And then if we don't have anything we can mimic a rowing action with, we can just simply do a dual dumbbell bent over row at the same tempo that those strict pull-ups are called. And then the last movement I want to talk about, something you'll see frequently come up in the strength, is a variation of bench presses. So if we don't have a bench, which a lot of us won't have a bench, almost all of the workouts call for a bench or a floor press. All a floor press is very similar to a bench. It just takes out a little bit of the range of motion at the bottom, and we're just pressing off the floor, very similar to what we would be doing with the bench press. Now, one thing that works, if the rep scheme looks like it would work well for you, especially with the tempos for a push-up, that's another great way to just sub for that bench press with dumbbells, is tempoed push-ups. So guys, thanks for choosing Edge at Home. This is going to conclude our welcome video. If you guys have any questions moving forward, feel free to shoot us an email. Also, lean on your True Coach online coach who's going to help guide you through this entire program. I hope you guys enjoy it.